Hi, it's Tricia. I am an empowerment and spiritual life coach. I love working with women. I love helping women discover their own unique path, helping them find love, navigate the complexities of motherhood. And along the way, I share things that I have learned that I find really helpful, and I hope they help you too. So today I'm going to be talking about the Tao Te Ching, which you might think, oh, that's really way too woo-woo, or whatever your preconceived idea is, but it's actually not. The Tao is not woo-woo. It's not religion. It is a philosophy that it came from over 2,400 years ago, and it's shockingly relevant today. That's the thing that I cannot believe as I study the Tao. I find it to be so relaxing, so helpful, and just gives me practical day-to-day guidance, and it helps me so much that I want to share it with you. And I go through one verse at a time. Right now, I'm going to talk about verse 19, which is about finding joy in simplicity. And this is the perfect time of the year to have this verse come up. It happened randomly because actually it's a great time to simplify in many ways, like simplifying our lives, our stuff. So I'm going to touch on the 6 main lessons from verse 19 right now. So number 1 is about embracing simplicity, and it means, are you looking for happiness in all the wrong places? If you followed me last week, I talked about the work of Dr. Tal Ben-Shahar, who is a leading expert in the world on happiness. And everything that he talks about is very simple that brings happiness, like going for a walk, having a hug from someone, giving someone a hug, sending someone a loving text. It's all simple. So when we're looking away from simplicity and we're trying to complicate things, we're actually moving away from happiness. So trying to look at your life and say, where can I simplify? How can I have more time for the things that are actually going to really bring me joy? And what can I let go of? Number 2 is try not to overthink and overanalyze. This one is a hot topic. We live in a world where we are totally inundated with consumption of information, whether it's online or the news or whatever. So the key here is trusting yourself, knowing when you know enough and you need to stop consuming. We have a lot going on. So you definitely want to know what's going on, but when are you over consuming? And have enough willpower, or just limit it, because over analyzing is not helpful. And trusting yourself is a really key point. It's like so often we're looking for the answer outside of us and we're overthinking, overanalyzing, but really we know the answer. So just trusting yourself, building that trust in yourself, that is a takeaway from verse 19. Number 3 is be content with what you have right now. He gets into a lot about how we're looking outside of ourselves for the bigger career, the bigger job. It's never enough. And he says, come back to the simple life and be content with where you are right now. Stop looking outside of yourself for more. So that one is always coming up, and I think it's worth really looking at this year in 2025, trying to commit to. Number 4 is focusing on your contributions and generosity. Instead of thinking about what you're going to get, what's coming to you, really focusing on what you're going to give. How do you give? A little bit every day to others, because it says, which I believe is true, the writing says that when you are generous, more comes to you to be generous with. So it's actually counterintuitive, but you just keep on giving of yourself and you'll receive. So in giving, we receive. The next one is living without attachment. Live your life on your own terms. Don't worry about what other people think. Don't attach to other people's opinions. Live your life on your own terms. That's what he's saying here. And the last one is honoring love and compassion above all else, of course. Put your energy into loving gestures, compassion. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed these lessons. For me, I can tell you that this whole simplicity theme, I'm going to really be working on right now, because I want this year to have the most joy, the most simplicity possible. Thank you for joining me, and I'll be back again soon.